classics history NCERT series we are running, and chapter 2 on the trail of earliest people. So here, how the people has lived in ancient times here, how they eaten and why they moved from one place to another place. We will just discuss here. 2 million years ago, hunter-gatherers lived here, and they hunted wild animals and they caught fish, birds, gathered fruits, roots, nuts, seeds, leaves, stalks, eggs for their survival. So to survive, this all need to be taken by the humans, by then called hunter gatherers. And to hunt animals or to catch fish, birds, people need to be very alert and quick, and they used to have lots of presence of mind. Why? Because here it is hunting, and sometimes other organisms may also hunt the humans. For that purpose they are to be very very quick. And there are at least four reasons why hunter and gatherers moved from one place to another place. So one is the reason, what is that here, they used to live in one place, they used to eat all the resources in that area, and so that they used to move to another place. And the next one, it is that animals used to move from one place to another place to, so to catch that animals, humans, that means hunters and gatherers, used to move from one place to another place. And according to season wise, fruits and different kinds of plants will grow in different seasons. So they used to move from one place to another place, uh, depending upon the seasons here. And again, most of the living system or settlements have done at a river banks, or otherwise wherever water is available. If it gets dried, so they used to move from one place to another place. That means first is due to resources completion, next one is due to animal movement, and next one is due to different seasons, and next one due to drying of different water resources, whatever it is there, from winter to summer one area, summer to winter one area, like that. Besides that, people may have also traveled to meet their friends, relatives, and usually they used to go on foot only, and here no animals were used in ancient times. And what about the people used here? Archaeologists find out people made different kinds of tools here for their survival. And first one, if we see, means here these are very very ancient types here, and you cannot see sharp edges here. Why? Because directly a stone used to be there, they used to cut it at some areas, and then they used to use a tool. And next one, this one, if you see, means it is nearly 1,000 years ago the tools were made, little sharper are there. And next one here, see, if you see, means they are still available now also, and they are little sharper when compared to the second stage. And types of the tools are here. They are made 10,000 years ago here. And after one more type is natural pebbles they used to use. These are the different kinds of tools they used to use for different purposes in day to day life. And they are used to cut the bone and cut the meat, and they grab the bark from the trees. Hides means skin here, skin of the animals, and they used to remove the skins, and they used to cover the skin with the help of these tools only. They used to chop fruit, roots, and arrows they used to make, and hunting to chop wood, which was used as a firewood to make huts and tools. Here you can see some of the tools are used for making tools, very sharp tools, and some are used to sharpen their utensils also in those days. And some tools are used to dig the ground plants or ground resources, whatever available for the plants. After that, here they used to use the tools for different kinds of so to collect potatoes or otherwise underground food products, whatever it is available. And they used to stitch with the help of this uh, sharp edge of the tool. After that, they used to wear on their body. That means in stitching the cloths, and again for digging the underground food products or plant products used to be there. And where they used to live, usually near the water, wherever water is available, these hunters and gatherers used to live. So this red triangles will indicate that the places where it was have been observed first. Bimbetka you can see in central India, and Hanski it is in Karnataka now. Karnool caves are there in case of AP. So these hunter gatherers have more different parts of the um, country also, and people made tools known as factory sites. Wherever the tools are made, they are called as factory sites. And Bhimbetka is the present, it is in Madhya Pradesh, and it is known as habitation sites. Habitation sites means here where people can live also in this. That means habitation sites means people where they live on in the caves are called as habitation sites. People where they prepare tools are called as factory sites. But some places are there where people will live and again prepare the tools. So those are called as habitation come factory sites. And these are the shelters you can see here. They used to protect from rain, heat, wind. And natural caves and rock shelters are found in Vindhyas region in central India, and in a southern part also, like that Deccan Plateau. These rock shelters are close to the Narmada Valley. As we already discussed about, Narmada Valley was the first to make living settlements here across the river water. And sometimes people also lived here for longer spells of time, and these are sites are called as habitation come factory sites. So some factory sites are there here. They used to make tools and they used to live here, so that only they can make intricate designs like that. This you can see minars. Many minars have been rubbed and converted to many Islamic monuments here. So earlier these are all rubbed here, total these are total rubbed here to remove the identity of the ancient civilization here. After that it was been made. And next one here, sites means here where the people used to put all the tools they live, and those are called as sites here. And tools means pots, buildings were found while archaeologists are making their excavations here. These were made, used and left behind by the people as they move from one place to another place. They used to put all the tools at one place only, and they sometimes put under the earth or above the earth, or sometimes even under the water also. And again making tools are having different types also here. Usually making tools means here one stone will be rubbed on another stone. So these are having different types. Two types are there here. One is that stone on stone, and one is pressure flaking here. Stone on stone means here just rubbing one stone to another stone, but pressure flaking means here the stone is kept on a soft surface here, and with another sharp edge here they used to cut this region like this. So two things are there, stone on stone, pressure flaking here. And next one here, traces are being found by archaeologists about the fire here. So when archaeologists visited that at Karnool caves in the country, they have seen traces of ash for the first time here, and they might thought that it is a source of light and to roast meat and also to scare away from the animals. And archaeologists have been found the timeline of different ages from the earliest. So most ancient time 99% or more than 90% of the time is of a Paleolithic period only. Paleolithic period here, lower, medial and upper, and Mesolithic, Neolithic, and copper age, bronze age, iron age. Now this is the iron age. After iron age we are now following that. Usually this was the earliest period of time, and this comes from two words here, paleo and lithos here. Paleo means old and lithos means stone. Important points to remember is that the Paleolithic period extends from 2 million years ago to 12,000 years ago. This is a long stretch. The time is divided into lower, middle, and upper, as I said. And the lifespan of a human or history will depend upon 99% of the Paleolithic period only. And the period when we find environmental changes, and after that, 12,000 years ago, till about 10,000 years, it is called as Mesolithic period, middle stone. Stone tools found during this period are generally tiny and are called as microliths. Micro in Greek language, small, were probably stuck on the handles of the bone or wood to make tools such as saws, sickles. At the same time, older varieties of tools continue to be in use. And next one here, next stage, it is called as a Neolithic stage, where 10,000 years after from the period of 10,000 years ago, it is called as a Neolithic period here. As period continues here, lithics in under the caves, under the rocks, they used to live here. So in leisure timing they used to paint on that walls also. So as that painting also started here, and this was seen here in case of Madhya Pradesh and southern Uttar Pradesh. Paintings show wild animals drawn with great accuracy skill. And ostriches in India also were the proof that they were belongs to the Paleolithic period here. Large quantities of ostrich egg shells were found in Patna in Maharashtra. Designs were engraved on some pieces, while beads were also made out of them. Beads means here with the help of their nails, or otherwise with the help of their beaks. So some beads used to be there for chains. Here painting, you can see here in case of caves, for an example here, in France, if you see, means, this was discovered by four school children where they visited a excursion. So 20,000 to 10,000 years ago, these are the horses, cattle, bison, wolf, rhinoceros, reindeer, bear painted bright in colors were found to be nothing. And these colors are made from the materials like the minerals called as ochre or iron ore, or to get black color it is used with charcoal. And in India, if we see, Hansgi is a Paleolithic site here. You need to remember here, Hansgi is located in Karnataka. Bimbetka is, as I said again, and Karnal caves also, those are most important. At some sites large number of tools used for all sorts of activities were found. Those were probably habitation come factory sites here, as we discussed here, habitation come factory sites are also. And then there is an evidence to suggest tools were made here. This was the evidence here, the picture, which is not there in NCRT, but here you can see. And these are usually tools are made up of limestone. So remember the place, Bimbetka and Hansgi and Karnool. Karnool, it is in AP, and Hansgi it is in Karnataka, and Bimbetka it is in Madhya Pradesh.